These are some of the most addicting books that I've read this year. Let's start off with the best summer romance I read this year, and that is One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I am surprised at how much I love this book because I was not a big fan of Every Summer After, but I devoured this book in less than 24 hours. I loved the characters and the story, watching our female main character reconnect with her childhood, getting out of her shell, really stepping out of her comfort zone to just become more of the person that she wants to be. I also loved our MMC in this, Charlie. I'm so glad that he got his story. This is a really good one to read before the end of the summer. Okay, listen, I didn't actually read this book this year, but I had to pick this book up because it is one of my favorite books on my shelf and one of the most beautiful blue covers that I have. This is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I know I'm not alone in saying that this series really rekindled my love for reading. I've read this book multiple times, and every single time it hits just as hard. Sarah J. Maas is just the blueprint for addicting books. I recently reread The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood because I know they're adapting it into a movie, which is so exciting. This is a book that is just so fun to read. I just feel like you fall in love with the characters. I tabbed this book within an inch of its life, and I have no regrets. If you need a break from heavy or complicated books or just in between a series, highly recommend this. This is another vibes-only series recommendation, but I absolutely loved Unravel Me by Tahira Mafi. Unravel Me and Ignite Me are like my two favorite books in this series. They're so addicting. It has one of my favorite love interests ever. There is just something in these books that should be studied about how to write a male main character that yearns in just the best way possible. Such a good slow burn in this one. Speaking of slow burn, the best slow burn that I've read this year is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata. I adore this book. It's hard to call any other book by any other author a slow burn. After discovering Mariana Zapata, I just really connect with her writing and I loved this story. Not enough people are talking about A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. This is the just coziest adult fantasy that also has high stakes in it at the same time. Just a beautiful, like captivating, mysterious story. Mystical, magical. There's just not enough adjectives in the world. Love this duology. And lastly, The Wedding People. This is probably one of my favorite literary fiction reads of the entire year. I loved the story. I loved the characters that we were following. I loved watching the main character really grapple with her mental health and just go on this journey of self-discovery, rediscover what happiness looks like to her and how to pursue that happiness. This is just a book that lives rent-free in my mind. I just absolutely loved this one.